Hello, and welcome to lesson number 6 on learning how to read and understand tarot. In this lesson, we will be taking a look at the suit of swords. We will cover the Ace of Swords up to the 10 of Swords, and linked with this video is an in-depth PDF to assist you in your study. I will be leaving the court cards out of this lesson because they require more specialized coverage, and so will have their own separate lesson so as not to overwhelm you with too much information. We are also going to have a practice tarot reading spread at the end of this lesson using only the cards we have covered. First up, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the card of clarity, truth, and mental breakthroughs. Picture a sword held high, crowned with victory, cutting through clouds. It symbolizes the power of clear thinking, new ideas, and the courage to face challenges with intellect and honesty. This card is a beacon of truth, encouraging you to embrace your inner strength and make decisions with precision and confidence. The Ace of Swords reminds you that clarity leads to empowerment, and now is the time to act with sharp focus and determination. Generally, the Ace of Swords represents a moment of mental clarity, a breakthrough, or the arrival of new ideas that can change your path. It's a sign of intellectual power and the ability to cut through confusion or deception. This card often indicates a fresh start or the need to face a situation with honesty and decisiveness. It encourages you to trust your intellect and speak your truth, knowing that doing so will lead to victory and success. In love, the Ace of Swords brings clarity and honest communication. If you're in a relationship, this card suggests that it's time to have open, direct conversations about where you both stand and what you truly want. Truth and transparency will strengthen your connection, even if difficult topics come up. If you're single, the Ace of Swords indicates that you're gaining clarity about what you need in a partner. It may also suggest that a relationship built on honesty and intellectual connection is on the horizon. The key to love now is speaking your truth and seeking someone who values clarity and authenticity. In a career context, the Ace of Swords signifies a breakthrough or a new idea that can propel you forward. You may find yourself thinking more clearly about your goals, making decisive choices, or cutting away distractions to focus on what truly matters. This card encourages you to embrace innovation and take bold steps in your professional life. Financially, the Ace of Swords suggests the need for a strategic approach. Clear thinking and careful planning will help you make smart financial decisions, whether it's budgeting, investing, or negotiating a better deal. The Ace of Swords is a call to harness the power of your mind, trust your ideas, and act with clarity and confidence. This card urges you to cut through confusion, embrace truth, and make decisions that align with your highest vision. Victory is within reach. You just need the courage to wield your sword of clarity and truth. Our next card is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is the card of tough choices, balance, and inner conflict. Imagine a figure sitting blindfolded, holding two crossed swords, symbolizing the need to make a decision but feeling stuck between opposing forces. This card is about the tension of indecision and the calm before action. It invites you to trust your intuition and confront the choices before you, knowing that clarity comes from within. The Two of Swords reminds you that sometimes the hardest decisions lead to the most growth. Generally, the Two of Swords represents a moment of indecision where you may be weighing two options or feeling caught between conflicting forces. It often signals that you're avoiding a choice because of uncertainty or fear of the consequences. This card encourages you to face your dilemma head-on, using both logic and intuition to find balance. The blindfold symbolizes the need to look inward for guidance rather than relying solely on external factors. It's time to trust yourself and make the move you've been hesitating on. In love, the Two of Swords can indicate a crossroads in your relationship. If you're in a relationship, you or your partner may be avoiding a difficult conversation or decision. There might be tension or unresolved issues that need addressing, and this card urges you to face them with honesty. Open communication will help bring clarity and restore balance. If you're single, the Two of Swords suggests that you may be torn between two potential partners or unsure about pursuing love altogether. Take time to reflect on what you truly want and trust your heart to guide you. In a career context, the Two of Swords indicates that you may be facing a difficult decision about your job or career path. Perhaps you're considering a change, but feel uncertain about the risks. This card encourages you to weigh your options carefully, but not to stay stuck in indecision. Trust that you have the wisdom to make the right choice. Financially, this card suggests the need for careful consideration before making big investments or financial moves. Balance is key. Don't rush, but don't avoid the decision either. The Two of Swords is a powerful reminder that clarity comes from within. It urges you to take off the blindfold, confront your choices, and trust your inner wisdom. The moment you embrace the power to decide, the path forward becomes clear. Next is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card that symbolizes heartbreak, emotional pain, and difficult truths. A heart pierced by three swords against a backdrop of stormy clouds. It's a powerful image of sorrow, but also one of clarity and release. This card often appears when we're faced with a painful but necessary realization. While it signifies heartache, it also marks the beginning of healing and growth. The storm clears, and with it comes a chance for renewal and strength. Generally, the Three of Swords could indicate the end of a relationship, a betrayal, or simply a realization that cuts deep. However, this card is not all doom and gloom. It's about facing that pain, allowing yourself to feel it, and ultimately moving forward. It's a reminder that healing begins when you confront what hurts. The Three of Swords encourages you to release what no longer serves you and trust that brighter days are ahead. In love, the Three of Swords often signifies heartbreak or a painful truth coming to light. If you're in a relationship, it might point to conflict, separation, or feelings of betrayal. This card invites you to be honest with yourself and your partner, even if it's difficult. It's a time for open communication and, if necessary, making tough choices to protect your heart. If you're single, the Three of Swords may suggest that past wounds are still affecting your ability to move forward in love. Healing those wounds will open the door to new and healthier connections. In a career context, the Three of Swords can indicate disappointment or setbacks, such as a lost opportunity, a difficult work environment, or feeling undervalued. While the experience may be painful, this card urges you to confront the situation head-on and seek a new path that aligns with your values. Financially, it suggests that you may be facing losses or unexpected expenses. It's a reminder to stay resilient and focus on rebuilding. Difficult moments often lead to greater strength and wisdom. The Three of Swords, though challenging, is ultimately about transformation through truth. It teaches you to face your pain, process it, and emerge stronger on the other side. The heart may ache, but it also heals. And with healing comes clarity, wisdom, and the courage to begin again. Next, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is the card of rest, recovery, and quiet reflection. Imagine a knight lying peacefully in a sanctuary, swords resting above and below him. This card symbolizes a much-needed pause, a time to recharge after a period of struggle or stress. It's a reminder that rest is not only restorative, but essential for clarity and renewal. The Four of Swords invites you to step back, breathe deeply, and allow yourself the space to heal and regain strength. Generally, after facing challenges or high-pressure situations, this card encourages you to take a break and recharge. It's about finding solace in stillness and using this time to reflect on what's next. This card suggests that stepping away from the noise will help you regain clarity and focus. It's a gentle nudge to prioritize self-care and mental peace. In love, the Four of Swords signals the need for space and introspection. If you're in a relationship, it may indicate that you or your partner need time to reflect and process emotions. It's not necessarily a sign of trouble, but a call to pause and recalibrate. Taking a step back can lead to greater understanding and harmony. If you're single, this card suggests focusing on self-care and healing before jumping into a new relationship. It's a time to reflect on past experiences and prepare emotionally for future connections. In a career context, the Four of Swords suggests that it's time to take a break from the hustle. Whether you've been pushing through a demanding project or dealing with workplace stress, this card urges you to step back and rest. It's a reminder that burnout can be avoided by prioritizing downtime. Financially, the Four of Swords advises caution and careful planning. Use this period to assess your financial situation and make thoughtful decisions rather than rushing into new commitments. The Four of Swords is a powerful reminder that rest is an act of strength, not weakness. This card encourages you to embrace stillness, recharge your spirit, and trust that clarity will come in its own time. By honoring your need for rest, you'll emerge refreshed and ready for the next chapter. Next is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of conflict, tension, and the cost of victory. Picture a figure holding 3 swords with a smirk of triumph as others walk away in defeat. This card doesn't just represent winning, it highlights the emotional toll of conflict and whether the victory is truly worth it. The Five of Swords invites you to reflect on your battles and consider how your actions affect those around you. Are you fighting for something meaningful or just to win? It's a lesson in picking your battles wisely. Generally, the Five of Swords suggests a situation where tensions run high, and even if you come out on top, the win may feel bittersweet. This card invites you to reflect on your motivations and whether the struggle is worth the emotional cost. It's a reminder to approach challenges with integrity and to consider the impact of your actions on others. In love, the Five of Swords can indicate arguments, misunderstandings, or power struggles within a relationship. If you're in a partnership, it may suggest that conflicts need to be resolved through honest communication rather than winning at all costs. Both partners need to listen and compromise to find harmony. If you're single, this card warns against holding on to past resentments or engaging in emotional games. It's a call to release any baggage and approach love with a clean slate and a genuine heart. In a career context, the Five of Swords signals office politics, competition, or conflicts with colleagues. It may suggest that you're in a high-stress environment where winning seems essential, but the cost may be strained relationships or ethical dilemmas. This card encourages you to assess whether the struggle is worth it and to seek resolutions that maintain your integrity. Financially, the Five of Swords warns against risky decisions or unethical shortcuts. Be mindful of how your choices affect your long-term stability. The Five of Swords is a powerful reminder that true success is not just about winning, but about how you win. It urges you to act with integrity, choose your battles wisely, and prioritize peace over petty victories. In doing so, you'll find a path that brings not just success, but also lasting fulfillment. Next, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of transition, healing, and moving toward calmer waters. Imagine a boat gliding across a still lake, carrying passengers away from turbulence toward peace. This card symbolizes leaving behind difficulties and embarking on a journey toward clarity and relief. It's not just about escape, it's about purposeful movement towards something better. The Six of Swords invites you to trust the process, knowing that brighter days are ahead as you release what no longer serves you. Generally, the Six of Swords indicates that you're moving away from a challenging period and toward a more peaceful phase in life. While the journey may not be easy, this card reassures you that progress is being made. It's a reminder to embrace change, trust the direction you're headed, and allow yourself to heal from past struggles. This is a card of hope and forward movement. In love, the Six of Swords suggests moving on from past hurts or leaving behind a relationship that no longer serves you. If you're in a relationship, it can indicate that you and your partner are working through difficulties and heading toward a more harmonious connection. It's a sign of progress and healing together. If you're single, this card encourages you to let go of past emotional baggage and open yourself to new love. Trust that the lessons you've learned will guide you to a healthier, more fulfilling relationship. In a career context, the Six of Swords signifies moving away from a stressful job or challenging work environment. It may indicate a job change, relocation, or simply finding a better balance in your current role. This card encourages you to trust that these changes are leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling career path. Financially, it suggests gradual improvement and recovery from financial setbacks. While progress may be slow, it's steady and moving in the right direction. The Six of Swords is a powerful message of hope and transition. It urges you to embrace change and trust that you're moving toward a better, more peaceful place. The journey may have its challenges, but the destination promises calm, clarity, and healing. Keep going. You're headed for smoother waters. Next, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card of strategy, cunning, and sometimes deception. Picture someone sneaking away with 5 swords, glancing back over their shoulder. This card symbolizes cleverness and the ability to think outside the box, but it also warns against dishonesty or cutting corners. It's about navigating tricky situations with intelligence and stealth, but also about examining your motives. Are you being strategic or sneaky? The Seven of Swords invites you to act with integrity while still being smart in how you handle challenges. Generally, the Seven of Swords suggests that you may need to approach a situation with careful planning and tact. However, it also warns of dishonesty, either from yourself or others. This card encourages you to be mindful of your actions and to consider whether a more honest approach might serve you better. It's about finding the balance between clever strategy and ethical behavior. In love, the Seven of Swords can indicate secrecy or a lack of transparency. If you're in a relationship, it might suggest that one partner is holding back or not being entirely honest. This card encourages open communication and honesty to avoid misunderstandings. If you're single, the Seven of Swords urges you to reflect on your own intentions and those of potential partners. Are you being true to yourself? It's a reminder that authenticity leads to deeper connections. In a career context, the Seven of Swords highlights the need for strategy and discretion. You may need to keep your plans under wraps or navigate office politics carefully. However, it's also a warning not to engage in unethical behavior, as shortcuts could backfire. Financially, this card suggests caution. Be mindful of who you trust with money matters and avoid risky schemes. A strategic but honest approach will lead to greater success in the long run. The Seven of Swords is a call to be clever, but also to act with integrity. It urges you to trust your instincts, plan carefully, and stay true to your values. Strategy can be powerful, but authenticity is what brings lasting success. Next, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of feeling trapped, restricted, and powerless. But here's the twist. The cage is often one we create ourselves. Imagine a figure blindfolded and bound, surrounded by swords forming a barrier, but there's a clear path forward. This card symbolizes self-imposed limitations, negative thinking, and the illusion of being stuck. The Eight of Swords reminds you that freedom is within reach if you're willing to challenge your mindset and take bold steps toward liberation. Generally, the Eight of Swords represents a mental prison where fear, doubt, or overthinking has you feeling stuck. It's about feeling powerless, but the key message is that this is largely self-imposed. The card encourages you to shift your perspective and recognize that you have the power to free yourself. By confronting your fears and changing your thought patterns, you can break free from the limitations holding you back. In love, the Eight of Swords can indicate feeling trapped or stuck in a relationship or situation. If you're in a partnership, it might suggest that fear or insecurity is preventing open communication or progress. It's a call to address these fears and have honest conversations. If you're single, this card suggests that limiting beliefs about love may be holding you back. Perhaps past experiences have made you cautious. It's time to release those doubts and open yourself to new possibilities. In a career context, the Eight of Swords points to feeling stuck in a job or career path. You might feel like you have no options, but this card encourages you to look beyond the mental barriers you've created. There may be opportunities you haven't considered. Financially, it suggests worries or fears about money that are causing stress. While the situation may feel overwhelming, this card reminds you that with a clear plan and a fresh perspective, you can regain control. The Eight of Swords is a powerful reminder that the only thing truly holding you back is fear. It urges you to challenge limiting beliefs, trust your strength, and take that first step toward freedom. The path is open. You just have to believe you can walk it. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the card of sleepless nights, worry, and anxiety. Pictured is someone sitting up in bed, hands covering their face, haunted by unseen thoughts and fears. This card captures that feeling when your mind won't quiet down, replaying worries over and over. But the Nine of Swords is also a reminder that many of these fears are exaggerated or imagined. It's about recognizing the power of your thoughts and finding ways to break free from the mental spiral. Generally, the Nine of Swords represents anxiety, guilt, or overwhelming stress. It's a card that often appears when you're feeling burdened by worries, many of which may be fueled by negative thinking rather than reality. This card urges you to confront your fears and seek support if needed. It's a call to challenge those inner demons and bring light to the darkest corners of your mind. Relief comes when you face what's troubling you and take steps to heal. In love, the Nine of Swords can point to anxiety or fear within a relationship. If you're partnered, it may suggest overthinking or being consumed by doubts and insecurities. The key is open communication. Sharing your worries with your partner can bring clarity and reassurance. If you're single, this card might indicate fear of rejection or worry about past heartbreaks. It's a reminder to not let fear of the past block future love. Self-compassion and letting go of negative patterns can help heal your heart. In a career context, the Nine of Swords highlights stress, burnout, or feeling overwhelmed by work-related concerns. Perhaps you're worrying about performance, job security, or future prospects. This card encourages you to address these worries head-on by seeking solutions or support. Financially, it suggests anxiety over money or debts. While the concerns may feel heavy, the Nine of Swords reminds you that solutions are possible once you shift from worry to action. The Nine of Swords is a wake-up call to confront your fears and take control of your thoughts instead of allowing them to control you. By facing your worries with courage and seeking support, you can break free from the shadows and reclaim your peace. Remember, the dawn always follows the darkest night. Our last card for this lesson is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of endings, release, and transformation. Imagine a figure lying on the ground, pierced by 10 swords, symbolizing a final and definitive close to a chapter. While it looks dramatic, this card is not just about loss, it's about liberation. The worst is over, and from this ending comes the chance to rise again, stronger and wiser. The Ten of Swords invites you to let go of what no longer serves you and trust that a new beginning is on the horizon. Generally, the Ten of Swords represents a painful but necessary ending. It signals that something has reached its conclusion, whether it's a situation, relationship, or phase of life. While it may feel like a tough blow, this card reminds you that endings pave the way for new beginnings. It's about releasing what's done and allowing yourself to heal and rebuild. The dawn after the storm is coming. In love, the Ten of Swords often indicates the end of a relationship or the realization that a situation is no longer healthy. While it may feel difficult, this ending is likely for your highest good. If you're in a relationship, it may suggest that things have run their course and it's time to let go. If you're single, it can symbolize healing from a past heartbreak and finally closing that chapter to make room for new love. Remember, the pain of letting go leads to growth and new possibilities. In a career context, the Ten of Swords points to the end of a job, project, or career path. It may feel like a setback, but it's also an opportunity to pursue something better aligned with your true goals. This card encourages you to see the ending as a chance to redirect your energy toward a more fulfilling path. Financially, it warns of potential losses or difficult decisions, but it also signifies that the worst is behind you. From here, you can rebuild with greater wisdom and resilience. The Ten of Swords is a powerful symbol of transformation through release. While endings can be painful, they also clear the way for fresh starts and new opportunities. Trust the process, embrace the lessons learned, and know that brighter days are ahead. After all, every ending is the beginning of something new. Now it is time for our practice reading. In the next slide, you will see 3 cards that I have pulled. Please pause the video and take a moment to look over each card and write down, based on the question, what do you need to know at this time? The message you are picking up from them for yourself by their respective placement of past, present, and future. When you come back, I will give my interpretation of what I see here in the cards. Please keep in mind that, as this is a general reading, my interpretation may not apply to all of the individuals taking this course the same or at all. The most important thing is to see how the meanings are combined and flow into a cohesive story through which you will receive a message. Your interpretation may be very different from mine, and that is okay. Remember, personal intuition plays a significant role in interpretation. So, the 3 cards I have pulled are the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Please pause the video here to write down your notes on each card. The card we have in the past position is the 10 of Swords, and the message that comes through is that you have left behind old ways of thinking, possibly mindsets that were given to you by others who did not have your best interest at heart. The process of stepping out of this old mindset was possibly very painful, and there may have even been people that you came to the realization were not the best to continue to connect with. Maybe some surprising truths were exposed about those individuals as well. With the card in the present position being the Ace of Swords, I get the message that you are ready for a new way of thinking and living for yourself. You want the freedom to honestly be yourself without judgment. The 6 of Swords in the future position says that you are well on your way towards having exactly that, and the worst parts of the situation are behind you. Maybe there are only a few people coming into this new understanding with you, but that is okay. Keep going. I hope you had an enjoyable practice when interpreting the cards for yourself. Now let's wrap things up. The journey from the Ace of Swords to the 10 of Swords takes us through the highs and lows of intellectual clarity, communication, and mental challenges. This suit begins with the spark of truth and new ideas, pushing us to face reality with courage and honesty. Along the way, it explores the trials of conflict, decision-making, and the weight of mental struggles. By the end, it reaches a breaking point, signifying the need to let go and embrace a fresh start. Together, these cards highlight the power of the mind to shape our experiences and remind us that even in difficulty, there is always the potential for clarity and renewal. And that brings us to the end of lesson number 6. In the next lesson, we will cover the Suit of Pentacles.